Welcome to our presentation about Microsoft Forms. In this, we're going to talk about what is Microsoft Forms and then look at a demo of Microsoft Forms. So essentially, it's a web-based application that allows users to create custom surveys, quizzes, and polls. It's designed to facilitate data collection and feedback, making it a valuable tool for educators, businesses, and organizations. Microsoft Forms is part of Office 365 Suite, allowing users to create online forms for collecting information. The application is really user-friendly and doesn't require advanced technical skills to operate it. So it offers different types of forms, including quizzes for educational assessments, surveys for market research, amongst other things. Microsoft Forms includes several key features, such as real-time collaboration, response analytics, and integration with other Microsoft services. These features enhance the experience and streamline that data collection process. Users can easily collaborate with others when creating forms. The forms can be shared with links, emails, or even embedded on websites, which makes it easy to gather responses from a wide audience. Microsoft Forms also provides built-in analytics tools that help users visualize and analyze those responses. You can view the charts and graphs and quickly understand the trends and insights. Forms is widely used in education and business. In education, teachers create quizzes, track student performance. In business, forms can be used for employee feedback, event registrations, and customer satisfaction surveys. In education, forms allow teachers to create quizzes, gather that feedback, and conduct assessments real easily. This streamlines the teaching process and enhances the student engagement. While businesses utilize forms for various other purposes, like market research, employee surveys, and feedback. The tool helps the organizations make data-driven decisions based on those insights. Forms also offer numerous benefits, including its ease of use, accessibility, and integration with the other Microsoft products. It simplifies that data collection and makes it efficient and effective to use. The platform is designed to be intuitive, allowing people to create forms quickly without requiring technical expertise. This user-friendly interface promotes wider adoption and effective usage across various contexts. And it integrates seamlessly with the other Microsoft tools, like Excel, SharePoint, and Teams, which enhances that productivity and allows users to streamline that workflow. So pretty much Microsoft Forms is a powerful tool for creating those surveys, quizzes, and polls. Now, let's go ahead and take a dive into what Microsoft Forms looks like and some of the features. So here we are inside of our Microsoft 365 environment. So what we're going to do is go to the waffle in the top left, open that up, and we're going to look for Microsoft Forms. If we don't see it, then what we can do is we can start typing in forms and it'll show you the app. And that's how we open the app. Now, once it opens, we get the welcome and choose a scenario where we're looking for feedback, registration, research, or quiz. And on this one, I'm just going to do feedback. And what that does is it gives us template kind of process ideas. These are some of our templates over here on the left we can choose from, or we can just create a blank one. So it's untitled, but it is saved. So we can title it test form, and you can give a description. Or here you can also add an image if you want to have some kind of a media go with the title up there. And you can see as I added that title there, it also updated the title up there. So I can do a quick start, clicking the plus, and it gives me a variety of question types to select from. So I can just do a multiple choice to start, type in my question, And then I have option 1, option 2. I can even add more options, and I can add an other option where they have the ability to type something in. I can allow for multiple answers, and this is how I can make it required. Now I have my 3 dots, as you know, and if I click on that, we can shuffle those answers, have a drop down, subtitle, or add branching. And what branching is if I add branching, if they select option 1, it can go to another question. If they select topic 2, it can go to a different question and branch off the responses and the questions based on what their responses are here. And you can have the ability to copy this if you want to have multiple. An image, if you want to insert an image or a video, maybe that's part of your question. And if you're done and you don't want to use it, you can delete it. Once you get multiple questions, you have the ability to move those up and down using the arrows that are right there. So I can move that up, and question 2 now becomes the number 1, or I can move it back down. Once you get the look that you're looking for, now you can move to the next step, and that's the style. So if I click on style, it opens up a window, and I can choose from suggested styles that are available to get backgrounds and colors and the way it looks. So those are all some of the styles we can choose. You can also have background music if you like, and customize with your own. When you're done, just click X. You get back to the larger screen to edit. You also have settings right here. When I click on settings, this is where I can tell it who can respond. So if I want it to be general for anyone, I click this, anyone can respond, or only people in my organization can respond. I can have it record the name so I know who responded. And I can even limit it to 1 response per person. Or I can even narrow it down to just specific people have the ability. Now, generally, most of mine are anyone can respond because I'm going to put it out there as a URL. So, other options for responses: accept responses, start date, end date. So, if I want to send when this starts or when it should close, or how long this should be available for. Again, think of education, you want a 30-minute quiz. I can shuffle the questions around, disable question numbers, so that way people don't get confused with the numbers, they're just answering questions, and a progress bar so people know how far along they've gone. Submit another response. I can even customize my thank you message at the end when we're finished. And people can save their responses and come back and edit them if I want. And down at the bottom, response receipts. So I can select this and it'll provide a receipt of the responses so that the person who did the quiz can see what they selected. They can get an email notification for each response. That would be me. So if I select this and somebody responds, or a group, I can add other people as well. We will get a notification each time somebody responds to this, or not, because if it's a big one that's going public, that could be a lot of responses. All right, so once we're done with those, we can collect responses. That makes it public. So now anyone can respond. We saw this already. And who can do it, how it looks, right? Here it is. And these are our options. Here's our link that we can even shorten if we want, or just copy that link if we're going to email it out or put it on a website. We can embed it. Here's our embed code. We can get a QR code. And that's just a look at how it looks if we want to email it to people. Again, if it's going public, I just copy the link and put it out there. Now, once people have responded to it, we have the ability to view responses. And inside here, you can see the average time it took to take a quiz, how many responses were taken, how long it took people, and if they started to answer, you get to see some of the analytics in different graphs that are available based on the question types. When I'm done looking at that, I click over here to go back to the presentation. This is still editable. Just click in it and edit, clicking it and edit. And we also have our three dots over here. So in our three dots, we can collaborate with others, or we can duplicate this if we would like the way it looks and we just want to make another one. We can get a pre-filled out URL, multilingual. We can even print the form if we wanted, if we had to have a physical copy for somebody. There's always feedback, so if you have ideas to present to Microsoft, go ahead and submit some feedback. All right, overall, that is Microsoft Forms and how you can work in Forms.